I just wanted to make a quick video on my multi-boxing team. My team consists of a paladin, a priest, and 3 mages. Um, I do use a few macros. I have an attack macro for my paladin, which is key bound to 1. Most of my abilities are 1 through 5 on all my tunes. Each one of them do something different. Also, I have a few other key bindings. I have E on my paladin set to Avenger's Shield. On my priest, E is a shield for my tank. I try to put these keys within reach of WASDA, so it's just so much easier to get to. When I'm mousing over, my finger can hit E. Pretty simple. On my other tunes, R is bound on a healing potion, just in case my priest can't heal him, or my priest is out of mana, or whatever may be the case. I just hit R. Also, F10 is mana pots on everybody. So if they need mana, I hit F10 on all of them. It's the same thing. I also have their buffs are keybound to 1, F1 through F7. And I have Blessing of Kings. Seems to be the best one to use right now. And I have a couple other macros. There's that one. And one for Hammer of Justice, so I can stop casting and immediately use that ability. I have a macro also for invite, so I can invite my team pretty quick, and then they can all accept it. I don't use any add-ons for multi-boxers. I just tend to stay away from it. I don't trust it still. I don't want my account to get banned. These are the add-ons that I use. I have Bagon, DBM, Decursive Click, Details, Dominoes, Questy, Threat Meters, Vendor Price, and Watch Training. Watch Training is really nice. I can see ahead what abilities I can train. If I don't want to, look it up, it's nice to have it here at your fingertips, just in case you ding and you don't want to go right away, because there's just nothing you want at that moment. Makes it nice. On my priest, I have kind of the similar setup. F1 through F6 are her buffs, so she can buff the team. That macro is basically she just targets each member of the team. I do have a wand macro that's set on my priest and my mages, and I have that key bound to 7. Her heals, I have a heal button that's strictly on 1, and it's for my tank only. It's flash heal, and then the big heals, and that macro looks like, let's see if I can find it right there. It targets my tank, and it's a cast sequence macro, and it resets after 10 seconds. And of course, I try not to spam it. I don't want to go Also, on E, I have, like I said earlier, the shield, so I can hit E. On 3, you just saw that ability, Circle of Healing. In 4 and 5, I have Prayer of Healing, because on 4 and 5 on my mages is their Arcane Explosion. So sometimes when I'm doing the Arcane Explosion, they may be taking a lot of damage, so I can heal everybody through it. Let's see, what else does my priest have? Of course, follow. Follow is on all my tunes except for my main, of course, and it's just a simple macro. Follow Zafira, which is my tank, and that is on G. in all of them. It's on G. On my mages, they're arcane spec. I was fire, but I've gone back to arcane. Actually, mana is better as arcane. Um, you'll also see a script at the beginning of this. This also lines up my tune when I hit it. If their window might be wonky, it helps get them back straight. But it's basically a cast sequence macro, arcane blast, arcane blast. I tried to add in arcane missiles, but since arcane missiles is a channeled spell, it kind of messes it up. So I just have arcane missiles on 2. And 3 is my living flame, and it's another cast sequence. And that one works real well. And it also has arcane explosion on it. And 5 is my interrupt key. They can enter counterspell. So on all my tunes, 5 is the interrupt. Polymorph is on my X. I have it bound to X, and it's assist Sephiria, cast polymorph, whatever. Comes in handy. I have to be pretty fast at it, but it does come in handy. And that is it. Also, I do have a macro for to do their weapon buff, which I think she's out. Yeah, let me look. Yep, they're all out of minor manner, but it would basically buff their weapon. F9 is conjure their mana stone. I just hit F9 on each window. And of course their buffs are the same, F1 through F5. And I have one set to target my tank and one set to target my priest so she can have buffs too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I try to keep it simple. My priest does have the add-on. We use add-on click, so I can heal from this window if I want. I haven't tried the Mouseover macro yet. I may try that eventually. And my mages, also I use the raid interface, and they can get rid of curses if they need to, each one of them. It's on the right, I use the right mouse click button. I use the party frames, so you can unlock it or lock it and move it around where you want, especially under options. Let's see if I can remember where it's at. Yeah. And I like to display their mana bar so I can see everything. Of course, you can change your height in here and your width. That's why I made theirs so big. They're pretty much maxed out. Let's lock it. Let's see, what else? Other add-ons do I use? My favorite is dominoes. I really like dominoes. You can move things around and hide bars, add bars. And over here I have one that I use quite a bit, especially if I'm mousing over and I don't have time to mash a button. I've got it right here. So, just a few abilities. This protection one is a macro where I can pretty much save my healer. And I think that's it. I'll do a quick pull to show you kind of how it goes. And that's basically it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. And if you have any comments, leave them below. Thanks a lot.